And I will tell you, those who follow and teach the book of the Salaf, those who I learn from, they are students are well known in UK, and they are known by the scholars, the likes of Abu Iyad. And these brothers, they have a leaflet, they made a leaflet, nice leaflet. Abu Iyad, likewise, Abu Iyad, Amjad Rafeeq, Uwais Tawil, the brother Abu Khadeejah Abdul Wahid, the brothers in America, Musa Richardson, what's his name, the other brother, Hassan al-Somali.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful and most compassionate, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon His final and last messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and those who follow him on the path of righteousness until the last day. The following is a translation for the meanings of Sheikh Salih as-Suhaimi's speech regarding the cause for the split and confusion among Salafi Muslims in the West. This short part was taken from a 45-minute plus audio, which I hope will be released in the very near future for all of the Muslims worldwide to benefit from. For anyone desiring to hear the entire audio, then it has already been made public for them to refer to.
Sh Tahir Wyatt, أفضل من جاءنا من أمريكا. أفضل من جاءنا من أمريكا سلوكا، عقيدة، أخلاقا، أدبا. ما تركوا شيء من الألوان السب إلا وقالوه فيه. يمشي مع فلان، فعل مع فلان، قال مع فلان.
I will give you an example, and please allow me to be frank with you since you have opened up this topic for discussion. Verily, Sheikh Tahir Wyatt is considered from the best students to ever come to us in Medina, with the best conduct, the best creed, the best mannerisms, and the best character. And the people, they haven't left off every kind of cursing and slander except that they say it about him. For example, they say he accompanies such and such, or he does this and that with such and such, and he says this and that with such and such.
والله أنا مسكت أبو خديجة في لندن وقلت له أعطني دليلا واحدا، أعطني دليلا واحدا يا أبا خديجة، خليني أكون صريح معكم. هو لأنه هو المتزعم الحملة ضد الأخ طاهر، هو أبو خديجة. قلت له
I swear by Allah, I myself, I approached Abu Khadeejah in person in London, and I took his hand strongly, and I asked him to give me one shred of evidence about the things he says against Sheikh Tahir. Let me be frank. Abu Khadeejah is the ringleader for this campaign against Tahir. You, meaning Abu Khadeejah, you went to the scholars in order to stain the image of Tahir.
أعطني دليلا واحدا يا أبا خديجة ونحن نشرب حليب ابن عندي، طلعته برا معي، أنا خارج إلى البرية وأخذت الأخ أبو خديجة معي. قلت له تعال أعطني دليل واحد، أنت جئت لمشايخ وشوشت على طاهر، ها؟ أعطني دليل واحدا. قال ما أدري يمشي مع فلان. قلت لا، هذه ما تكفيني، هات كلمة بصوته أو بقلمه أنه يفعل البدعة أو يؤيد المبتدعة. قال ما أبو علي حسن. قلت هو لا يعرف لا علي حسن ولا أبو الحسن، ولم يماشيهم ولا يعرف عنهم شيء.
Give me one piece of evidence. Give me a recording with his voice or something that he has written in order for me to be sure about the things that people say about him. They say he supports the innovators. So Abu Khadeejah began to stutter. For example, he said he did this and he did that. All we heard he was with Ali Hassan or Abu Hassan. I said, Wallahi. So I told Abu Khadeejah that Sheikh Tahir doesn't know Abu Hassan or Ali Hassan, nor does he have any relationship with them.
ولم يلقهم الشيخ طاهر. أصدق من عرفت لما جيت في فيلادلفيا قبل بضع سنوات.
Tahir Wyatt he is among the best person in Philadelphia, among the best people in Philadelphia I have ever known, ever since I came there some years ago.
أنا لا أسمح لا من يجرح طلبة العلم المعروفين بسلامة منهجهم بسبب تجريح بعضهم في بعض، ثم ربما أقنعوا بعض المشايخ بحكم ثقتهم فيهم فيجرحون إخوانهم. هذا أنا لا أقبله أبدا ممن قال به. لا الذي ينال من مشايخنا الشيخ ربيع أو غيرهم، الشيخ عبيد، مشايخ من الشيخ محمد بن هادي، لا أقبل أحد يغمزهم أو يتكلم فيه.
I don't allow anyone to hurt well-known students by mentioning their names in bad speech, especially when they are known among the scholars for having sound minhaj. There are some students who cause confusion between each other and between the scholars. I totally reject this kind of behavior and action. I don't like to see any form of disturbance coming from the students towards others, whoever they may be. The students who learn from our scholars like Sheikh Rabi', Sheikh Ubaid, and others like Sheikh Muhammad bin Hadi, I don't accept anyone to say something bad about them.
بالمقابل لا أقبل أحدا يجرح مثلا بعض المشايخ الآخرين الذين ربما بسبب تشويش بعض الطلبة عليهم أخذ منهم بعض المشايخ موقف. أنا لا أوافق على الطرفين، والله لا أوافق على من يغمز هذا أو من يغمز هذا.
I don't accept it. I don't accept anyone to say something bad about them. Or do I permit any of the scholars to criticize each other due to the disturbance and gossip from the students that scholars have taken positions against other mashaykh? I don't agree with this. Wallahi, I don't agree with this approach.
إذن الحل بأيديكم أنتم أيها الأمريكان المسلمين. الحل بأيديكم. من جاءكم وهو سليم المنهج اقبلوا منه.
Therefore, the solution is in your hands, O American Muslims. You should accept those who come from your people and is known to have sound minhaj. You must learn from him and accept what he says.
ثم أن التزكية ليست وقفا على أحد. تزكية كل طلبة العلم والعلماء يزكون. فربما ظهر لي أنا زكيت شخص وخرج من اليوم الثاني خرج لا خير فيه. والله أنا زكيت شخصا أنا والشيخ ربيع مرة، ولما رجع إلى بلده وإذا به مع الخوارج والتكفيريين وكنا نزكي.
Furthermore, tazkiyah doesn't grant immunity. Every student of knowledge and scholar has a tazkiyah. Sometimes things appear to me which cause me to praise an individual. Then on the next day I discover that that person I gave a tazkiyah to has not an ounce of single good in him whatsoever. By Allah, me and Sheikh Rabi' gave tazkiyah to someone, and when he returned to his country, we realized that he belonged to the Khawarij al-Takfiriyin.
أنا والشيخ كتبنا لهم تزكية عجيبة. أنا لا أعلم ما في قلوب الإيش؟ الناس. لكن كوني أنا أقول فلان ما يجي وفلان ما يجي وفلان يجي وفلان ما يجي بسبب تشويش صدر منكم أنتم في أوروبا وأمريكا.
We all gave this person an outstanding, remarkable praise. Me and Sheikh Rabi'. We don't know what is in the hearts of people. But I said, don't allow this one to come, or allow this one to come teach you, due to the chaos and confusion that came from you there in Europe and America.
أو المغرب. اسمحوا لي بالكلمة. يأتيني شخص يعني ما عنده علم يجرح أفضل طالب جاءنا من أمريكا ويذهب إلى بعض مشايخنا الكبار وفقهم الله ويقنعهم بذلك. ليش؟ لماذا الظلم؟
And Morocco, forgive me for saying this, Then this person with no knowledge at all comes to me and he began criticizing the best student to ever come out of America. And this person goes to the senior scholars, and may Allah grant them success, and was able to convince them with his rhetoric. Why all this oppression?
هذا ظلم. ظلم منك أنت. أنا قد أثق بك وأخذ كلامك مسلم، لكن أنت الذي ظلمت. وأنا قد أصدر حكما يمكن أحيانا بناء على كلامك أنت.
This is oppression from you. I used to trust you and take your speech. However, you are an oppressor. I gave verdicts based on your speech. Therefore, I must be sure before I take a decision next time.
لكن يجب علي أن أتحرى. أنا أثق بك وشهدت علي شهدت عندي على فلان أنه فعل كذا وكذا. مو تقول رأيته يمشي مع فلان. طيب نحن عندما نذهب إلى أمريكا ولا أفريقيا ولا أوروبا نزور بعض الصوفية، حنا مشايخ نزورهم وندعوهم إلى الله، خلاص تسقطوننا من الحساب؟ نزور بعض العلمانيين، نزور بعض الجمعيات ندعوهم إلى الله عز وجل. يا أخي أقمنا دورات في نيجيريا وفي السنغال والله ما كان في الحلم أن تقام. أول ما جينا أذاعت الإذاعة النيجيرية جاءكم الوهابية ليفسدوا عليكم دينكم فاحذروا.
When we go to America, Africa, Europe, we visit some Sufi mashaykh and we invite them to Allah. So that is it? Will you throw us away because of this action? We visited some seculars. We visited some organizations inviting them to Allah. Oh, brother, we had an educational seminar in Nigeria and in Senegal, and wallahi, it was a dream for us to be able to have this seminar. When we first arrived, a channel from the TV station said the Wahhabis have arrived here to destroy your religion, so be careful.
يسر الله وتمت الدورة.
And by the ease granted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we were able to complete the Dawrah.